Man, it's been a while since y'all saw me. Man, this thing's got more power than what I've been driving. Back in the Envoy, and what did it say? Today is Tuesday the 4th. I dropped this thing off Wednesday night to get the new tires. Man, this thing rides good. Oh, it does seem to want to pull to the left quite a bit. I'm gonna have to have somebody else check out this alignment. I don't know if I like it. Although this road's a little messed up, this might not be the. This thing now has 4 new tires. You might be able to see behind me. I saved the old ones because they were still good. They were just worn. That way, if I have an emergency, I have a set of tires. Or I might just turn around and sell them because I have 5 good tires. As you can hear, this thing is much quieter going down the road. It should also have a lot more grip in the snow. These tires are really nice. I already like them a lot. It's a much softer ride. I drove this with the new shocks and struts Sunday when I got married, and actually all around Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, and it rode better, but it didn't ride this nice. And so these tires have definitely made a bit of a difference. Man, I gotta. That's weird. My driver's side mirror did work. I got new mirrors for it. Depending on how I feel, I might put them on tonight or tomorrow. I'll probably wait till Friday. I have Friday off. We might actually be going back up to Kennett Square because it didn't. We wanted to go to a place called Longwood Gardens, but it's like it kept raining, and Friday night is supposed to rain. So what we're thinking is go up Friday, spend the night, go to Longwood Gardens, and come home. And that sounds like a good plan, right? And then we have church on Sunday. Oh yeah, this vehicle has brakes. I've been driving my blue truck. I had quite a scare on Sunday. Whew, that was a close call. I wish I had a dash cam on, but I don't. There was a dash cam in this center console. Probably got moved. I know nobody stole it. I don't know what happened, but I'll find it. If I don't, oh well. It's probably down here. Got some new door pins. Who knows where it went? It's probably behind the seat somewhere. But right now I'm on my way to Acme. I'm gonna buy some stuff to put in a crock pot at work tomorrow. And it's just been a very long week, I tell you. But right now I am quite pleased. I'm very pleased with these tires. What ended up happening, and I'm trying to not be upset, but like I said, it's been almost a week since I've driven this thing, and what happened was I did the shocks and struts and the alignment on it. Then on the way back from the honeymoon, I started hearing a little thud noise in it. I had already purchased 4 ball joints and a and the tie rods. So I told them, if that's what the problem is, go ahead and do that when you do the tires, and then make sure the alignment's good. And they did the ball joints last week, and then Friday, Friday he said that they didn't get it back in for an alignment yet. I'm like, ugh. He's like, so it's gonna be till what, Monday? He goes, yeah. Around noon, he calls me and tells me that the ball joints were new, or yesterday. He called, so he says, oh yeah, the ball joints are done. So then Monday, which was yesterday, he calls me and says, hey, your control arm bushings are bad too. So I ended up taking him to control arm bushings. I had to take about an hour and a half lunch because there was all that construction on Delaware Memorial Bridge. It took me almost a half hour just to get over the bridge. And he says that, so I texted him again around 4 o'clock asking how my truck's doing, and he says, hey, still haven't gotten it in to do the work. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? I'm trying not to be upset because he is a very, very good friend of mine, and I guess I just need to vent a little bit. But it's all good. Everything's good in the end. And I'm really not thrilled with how long it took to get my truck back, but I got my truck back. And that's all that matters, right? So, you can probably already tell how much quieter this thing is. I didn't realize just how bad it was until it was good, if that makes sense to you. So, got my truck back. I'm happy now. Like, this road's really bumpy, which you can probably see the shaking in the film. I mean, it's not much I can do about it. I kind of want to buy that bar. There's a bar for sale right here. What I want to do with that, everybody has, what I want to do is have a venue where local artists can make their name to other local people. Have a place where, they might not pay me to perform there, and I'm not paying them either. But, the people come in, they'll pay like $2 at the door to see an artist. Like, I would make my money off of them, and also off of food sales and beer and whatever. But then also have, hey, look, I'm not paying you, but I got a spot where you can set up your tables, have your CDs for sale, t-shirts, whatever. So if you want to make money, you gotta have a sellable product. Oh, there's the dash cam. And so that's what I'm saying. I think that's where I would make my money. Is just, I don't know. There was an idea I had a while back, basically what I would do is I would just have like a really killer audio setup there, killer sound equipment, and that's what I would do is I would go ahead and just, that's where people could have a safe place where they can perform their music live in front of an audience, and that's it. Alright, like, this road's pretty straight, and I'm not having any issues with the steering now. Like, this road's not all messed up. I might have just went a little scared because I don't know. Anyway, I'm almost to Acme, and every day, yeah, I keep thinking I want to get custard here. There's at the custard stand, Pennsville Custard. But there was just such a line. I'm not going to wait in line for that. Yeah, I really don't have a whole lot to say. I did get that Mac Mini. I set it up. I did. For some reason, I thought the 2009 could run Sierra. I guess it can. It can run El Capitan. I got that up and running last night on Capitan. Oh, get this. Madam Roy already saw this because I talked to him that day. I get home from work. It had been pouring rain all day. I was in and out of the rain. Well, actually, yeah, it had been pouring rain all day. My trailer park only has one entrance, and that was flooded. The township had the road closed. I ended up having to walk home about a half a mile from where I parked my truck, and I get on my... I asked her uncle, I'm like, hey, did the package come? He goes, no. So I go online to see if I can see where it's at, and they claim that it's been delivered. And in front of the, right by the front door. So I start going in freak out mode. Hey, where's my package at? And she said, hey, did you check the side door? I'm like, yeah, or no, I didn't, but why? I mean, why would they leave it there? So, long story short, they did. They left it out in the rain. And it was delivered at 10:24 a.m. and I'm getting home after 7 p.m. So this thing sat out there about 9 hours. And so I'm just, you know, you can imagine I'm German and Irish, and something that I just spent good money on is possibly destroyed. So you can guess how I felt and the kind of mood that instantly put me in. So I opened the box. The seller had, thankfully, the seller had wrapped the unit in saran wrap, then put it in a Ziploc, or not a Ziploc, but a bubble wrap sealed bag, had the power brick wrapped in saran wrap, and then stuffed in a bubble wrap sealed bag, and then had all this other bubble wrap around it. Not a drop of water got to the unit. But I was pissed. But when I saw that, I'm like, okay. So thankfully this seller has had a good, had some sense. And he was a top-rated seller, so that's why I bought from him. That and the fact that I had it, or that he had at a good, good price. So I didn't do an unboxing because I really didn't have a place to do it where it was going to be quiet and I would actually be by myself to do it. And but yeah, that would have made for a. So I went on Twitter, and I don't go on Twitter much at all. Like, I really don't care what people are tweeting. The only thing I use it for is I'm kind of a weather nerd, and like when we have like these snowstorms or big storms, there is so much information happening in real time on Twitter. So I put on Twitter, I tagged FedEx in it. I said, what? Hey FedEx, Why would your driver leave a box of computer parts outside in the rain when there is instead of in the porch where a sign says to leave it inside? Because I have, my front porch is, screened in. Well, it's not screened in, it's windows. And they left, and there's a sign on the door that says leave packages inside. So that's what pissed me off. But I need to get in here because I gotta be up at 5 something in the morning tomorrow, and it's almost 8 o'clock. I figured I'd give you a heads up what's going on because you haven't seen me in a while, and I finally had my car back. So I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a blessed day.